I don't want to do the dishes today. And I don't want to wash, dry, or fold the laundry. I'll be lucky if I even leave the bed today. I'm just not feeling that whole doing stuff thing. No, I don't wanna do a thing today. I got no excuse. What's the use? Be making it to myself anyway. I just wanna curl up and sleep, then wake up periodically to play guitar, Skyrim, and eat. No, I won't be a burden to anybody, and I don't want to do a damn thing, and you can't make me. Gonna pull my blinds down low, turn all the lights off in the house, and make it look like no one's home. Who's there coming knocking upon my door? They knock 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait another second, then they knock twice more. But I won't be answering to anybody, and I don't want to do a damn thing, and you can't make me. Well, then I hear my phone ring. Should I check and see who it could be? What if it's an emergency? Nope, just someone needing a stepping stone. Well, I let you step on me tomorrow, but for now I won't be walked on by anybody, and I don't want to do a damn thing, and you can't make me. No, I won't be a burden to anybody, and I won't be answering to anybody, and I won't be walked on by anybody, and I don't want to do a damn thing, and you can't make me. No, I don't want to do the dishes today, and I don't want to wash, dry, or fold the laundry. I'll be lucky if I even leave the bed today. I'm just not feeling that whole doing stuff thing, 'cause I won't be a burden to anybody, and I won't be answering to anybody. No, I won't be walked on by anybody, and I don't want to do a damn thing, and you can't make me. Hey, look, Ma, did you see it? Can you believe it? I nearly made it. I was closer that time. Hey, Ma, did you see it? Hey, look, Ma, now I'm dancing, taking chances, failed romances. I can do it all now. Hey, Ma, did you see it? Hey, Ma, don't look now. I took the jump and messed it up. I'm wiping off my knees and fixing my crown. Hey, Ma, Hey, Ma, don't look now. I fell far, I fell hard. I missed the bar and cussed the whole way down. Hey, Ma, don't look now. Hey, Ma, it's me again. I'm back on top and on track to win. Are you looking now? Hey, Ma, I'm back on top. Hey, look, Ma, I'm doing fine. You've seen me up, you've seen me down, you've seen me doing everything, but this time I found my balance. Hey, Ma, did you see it? Can you believe it? Hey. If I had one question to ask of you, me, or anyone, I wouldn't waste it, wouldn't trade it for another one. If I had one question, does it even matter? Does it even matter? People in every direction. If you travel far enough, maybe you can meet them. Caught in their own webs that they've spun. If I had one question, does it even matter? Does it even matter? When you tear away the veil and change the way you see a human being, someday, you, me, the birds and the bees, and the things yet to be named in the deep blue sea. Well, we are one in the same. All children just trying to find our way. Does it even matter? Does it even matter? When you tear away the veil and change the way you see a human being, someday
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my...
Well, I like to sing of a morning and join.
That's no sausage. That's my wife.
Well, she really flipped the tables on that one, folks.
The forecast for the week: rain. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, rain. Thursday, rain. Friday, more rain. Saturday, rain.
Don't complain about the rain. The sun will shine again tomorrow. And we've got better things to do than sit around and complain. And don't you worry about the things outside of your control. No, you can't change them or rearrange them, just let them go. And I know it's hard in the moment to keep your cool. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath. What else have you got to lose? So don't complain about the rain. The sun will shine again tomorrow. And we've got better things to do than sit around and complain. And don't you worry about the things outside of your control. No, you can't change them or rearrange them, just let them go. And I know some days seem to crawl by, but that's your mind fooling you. We're running out of time. So don't complain about the rain. The sun will shine again tomorrow. And we've got better things to do than sit around and complain. And don't you worry about the things outside of your control. No, you can't change them or rearrange them, just let them go. No, you can't change them or rearrange them, just let them go.
Welcome to the Sabrina Solo Show. We like making music and losing control. I'm a one-woman band with a heart that was forged in the fire of rock and roll. Stomp my feet to make my beat, beat my guitar off the shit, and scream my head off over all of it. Got me a madman on the mix, blowing your mind. Look at this wrist, fading in and out of frequencies like a sonic alchemist. So if you like rock and roll, a variety of covers and originals. We're not always loud, but we always got soul. Couple of street dogs too. This is Charles and this is Blue. We come here to be with you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the tune. This is the Sabrina Solo Show. Started it out distorted. What is up? It's Thursday. What is it, like 2 weeks till Christmas? 15 days. 14 days till Christmas Eve. This might as well be Christmas, right? It's crazy getting older. And you look at the calendar and Christmas, it's just another day of the week. Oh man, Commander Crunch! Nice. Woof. Coleman, what's up?
unbribable. Oh, I gotta ask, is it Fredo or Frito? I would pronounce Fredo because of the two D's. But don't want to be saying it wrong. I'm looking like a dingus up here. Christino, hello, hola. Ooh, nice, Coleman. You got your Wonderwall in there. That's good. That's good. Ponywurst, what's up? Sup. Rain. Tuesday, rain. Saturday, rain. Oh, me and David Alexander Music, what's up? Tario Fabio in the house. Lost Yash. Hello, sneaky cookie thief. What's happening? It's all happening right here at the Super Slow Show. Kicking off the night with two Christmas bops that I like to play. Nice, David Alexander getting that great song request in. Logic, what's up? Christmas has always been that. It is just a day of the week, isn't it? Dang Christmas. Man. Yeah, whenever you're not looking forward to like school being out, you know, what is there to look forward to? After you find out Santa's a simp. Oh, he's real, all right. A real simp. I'm just kidding. Or am I? I don't know. Ricardo, what's up? Fred, oh, nice. Nice, thank you, Coleman. Stachastos, hello. Good to see you, Gutter Mofo. You're on thin ice. Good to see you. Exactly, that's how I felt. That emote right there. He needs to step up his simp game. I agree. I completely agree. You know, you could be a simp, but to be a bad simp, what is that? What is that, Santa? Santa Claus. Killer bass, sup. Ooh, nice, Tachastos, very nice. David Alexander, thank you so much for the host. Simpta. Simpta frauds. Simpta frauds. All right. This one's just my favorite. It might be my favorite Christmas song. Melikilikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all those stars at night. Melikilikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Melikilikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all those stars at night. Melikilikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Melikilikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all those stars at night. Melikilikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, to say Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Oh, Katie White, thank you for the follow. Silva, what's up? Good to see ya. Howdy and hello. Oh, I just turned it off. That's good. New user, hello. Yeah, all those deep cuts, the deep cuts. Christmas cuts. Up next, Brenda Lee. Brenda. Oh, Brenda. Rocking around the Christmas tree. And then we get on to these requests. I put some new songs in the queue. So there's some new not in the queue, in the list. So feel free to take a gander at those new songs. Request them if you like. My sweet Jeebus, hello. Good to see you. Ooh, I've got to look that up, Stochastos. That sounds amazing. Ella Fitzgerald and Jim Hall, boy howdy. Good to see you, my sweet Jeebus. Man, this song's fun. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie, and we'll do some caroling. Only if the song pulls up. Ding dong, ding dong. It's a different song. Nice toasted porridge. Foghat. Did they do a Christmas song? Slow sleigh. Take it easy. Slow sleigh. I said, hey, Santa's got to deliver the presents, yeah. Slow down, hold it, slow riding woman, you're so fine. All right. Yeah. I agree, David Alexander. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Well, you will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Well, you will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Do fail lecture. Hello, hello. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, thank you so much for the resub. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Steve Taylor, what's up? Meatloaf. You actually made meatloaf. I was impressed. The meatloaf. Steve. Star Scrunch, what's up? Oh, Grim Evil. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the hydrate, Steve. Gotta stay hydrated around these parts. It gets real dry right around here. Oh, thanks for giving me the clap, David Alexander. Santa's a simp for the whole world. Hey, hey, he is. No. No cap. Richest man alive. Is he even a human or is he alien? Could be an alien. I don't know, never met him. I never had a chimney, so I never met Santa Claus. Skipped over our house. Didn't want to crush the mobile home, I guess. Can't really get reindeer on top of a mobile home. They dent the top in. It's a big ordeal. Up next, by request, some Aerosmith, some Steven. I hope you're getting all cozy this winter, just like how Steven Tyler does, with his scarves, his coats, and his sweaters. He always looks so cozy. Even in the middle of the summer, Steven Tyler looks cozy. You know? Humalien. Whoa! Johnny! Johnny Seagood, what's up? Nice, Princess Bride. I do not think that means what you think it means. So, actually, Commander Crunch, it was going to be Grandma Got Ran Over by a Train, Dear, was the title for tonight. And then I was like, that could be kind of offensive if somebody like just lost their grandma or something in a train accident. Crazier things have happened. So I thought just calling Santa a simp. I think that's safe. I don't know, unless an elf gets in here or something. Ooh, nice, my sweet Jeebus! Using those new redeems, those new redemptions. Kung Fu fighting is your request, and you redeemed, but make it punk. Oh, we will make it punk. Oh my God, great. Great request. Great combo there. Definitely never thought to make a Kung Fu combo. Punk. Punk Kung Fu. Punk Fu. Ooh, yeah, it's cold up there. Hey. Hey, hey. Toasted porridge. Come here, baby. You know you drive me up a wall the way you make good of all the nasty tricks you pull. Seems like we're making up more than we're making love. It always seems you got something on your mind other than me. Girl, you gotta change your crazy ways. You hear me? You say you're leaving on a 7:30 train and that you're heading out to Hollywood. Girl, you've been giving me that line so many times it kinda gets like feeling bad looks good. Yeah. That kind of loving turns a man to a slave. That kind of loving sends a man right to his grave. I go crazy, crazy, baby, I go crazy. You turn it on, then you're gone. Yeah, you drive me crazy, crazy, crazy for you, baby. What can I do, honey? I feel like the color blue. You're packing up your stuff and talking like it's tough and trying to tell me that it's time to go. Yeah. But I know you ain't wearing nothing underneath that overcoat, and it's all a show. Hey. That kind of loving makes me wanna pull down the shade. That kind of loving, yeah, no, I'm never, never, never gonna be the same. I go crazy, crazy, baby, I go crazy. You turn it on, then you're gone. Yeah, you drive me crazy, crazy, crazy for you, baby. New 40, what's up? Crazy, crazy in background. Woo! I agree, Steve. 10 minus 10, what's up? Toffit, what's up? In Brazil, Silva is like Smith. Oh, nice. Oh, crazy. Unicorn glitter farts. Hello. Good to see ya. Up next, Coleman wants some Wonderwall, so Coleman's gonna get some damn Wonderwall.
It's for the kids.
That's for the Coleman. Oasis. New 40. Always have a joke that if you can't do one thing well, do 3 things at the same time. I don't know if that explains how. I really don't know how it's done. I think pretty much, I've talked a lot of people into doing it. By a lot, I mean about 4. And every single one of them was like, I can't do that. There's no way I could do that. And I was like, try it. Have you ever tried it? And then they try it. And then they're like, wait, I could do that. It's really like, it's not as hard as, if it looks hard, it's not as hard as it looks. If it looks easy, that's about how hard it is. Some of the beats get kind of intricate, but for the most part, like, if you can dance, you can play drums with your feet. I don't know what that was. Sorry. I apologize to the viewers at home. Shouldn't have to see that. Not here. This should be a safe place. Paralam, hello! Hello and hi! I'm a kid, so, you know. Johnny, it's for the Welsh. It's for the kids. Can't dance, don't ask me. I can't dance, ha! Don't ask me. Ooh, keyboard with your toes. Have you seen the guy that plays guitar with his feet? He puts the guitar on the ground, and he like strums it and makes chords with his left foot and strums it with his right foot. Plays guitar better than I do. Not even kidding. I was like, what? Why'd you say? I think it was like one of my brothers sent me that video one day. I was like, yeah, that guy's great. Blue Simmons, what's up? Sup? All right, we don't always do Wonderwall, but sometimes we do. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. And there are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there are winding, and all the lights that lead the way are blinding. And there are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all my wonder, I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all my wonder, I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. Just maybe. Nice pair along, great request in there. Heckin' hell yeah. New 40, thank you for the follow. Hexokian, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome. Oh man, that one is fun to do. Oh, thank you so much. Suma returns, what's up? Sabrina Spellman. I'm doing great, how are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Aw, thank you, Hex. Oh, Paralam, 3:25. That's early. Hope you have a good sleep. Hope you have a deep sleep. Catch some Z's. Up next, another 90s hit. Ben Folds 5. One of my favorite songs to cover. It's a blast. It's a blast from the past. It's mostly just a blast. I'm gonna hydrate. I hope you're hydrating out there. Katie White, do you go by Kate at all, Katie? If so, this song's for you. Ooh, Hex, that is early. Umbra Mods, what's up? Sup, sup, sup. Oh, thank you for the host. The host with the most. Oh, that's the Chastos, thank you. It's definitely gotten nervous playing Wonderwall. I'd never played it at all. I never learned it except for the stream. And really, that wasn't even that long ago. I think I added it to the list like a month ago or so. But this babe has been on the list for a minute. Yeah, raise a glass to all the Kates in chat. Whoop, 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 woo. It's a great name. It's a great name. She plays Wipeout on the drums. The squirrels and the birds come, gather around to sing the guitar. Oh, why have you got nothing to say? When her words fail, she speaks. Her mixtape's a masterpiece. Walks through the garden so the roses can see. Oh, why have you got nothing to say? And you can see daisies in her footsteps. Ow, wow. Dandelions, butterflies. I wanna be Kate, Kate, Kate. Every day she wears the same thing. I think she smokes pot. She's everything I want. She's everything I'm not. Oh, I if you got nothing to say. She never gets wet. She smiles and it's a rainbow. Oh, whoa. And she speaks and she breathes. I wanna be cake, cake, cake. Down by the Rosemary and Cameron, she hands out the Bhagavad Gita. I see her around every couple days. I wanna meet her so that I can say, hey, 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 hey. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la, ooh la 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 la. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. She never gets wet. She smiles and it's a rainbow. Oh, oh. You can see I wanna be. Hey, hey, na na. Hey, 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 na 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 na. Okay. Hades, thank you for the follow. Coco, what's up? Cypher, hello. Good to see ya. Chastos, thank you for giving me the clap. Thank you for giving me all the claps. So much fun to get the clap here at the Solo Show. Up next. The thrill is gone, baby. It's the Chastos. The thrill is gone.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go? Love this tune. It's a great tune. I've tried a couple times to change the key, but it's just such a good key. It's in B minor. It's crazy. I think it's the only song I play that's actually like in B minor. The show. Yes, Steve, yes. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, New 40. Yeah, I've had whenever a drummer compliments me and then they're like, oh, you keep pretty good time. I'm a drummer. I'm like, I'm sorry. Usually drummers are like, as long as you keep time with the guitar player, with the other people in the band, then it's fine, right? So don't hold a metronome up or anything. That's all I'm saying. I beg of you. Oh, greetings to Peru, Hades. Oh, thank you. It is nice, the Chastos. So nice. It's the nicest BM you'll ever have. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. You done me wrong, baby, and you're gonna be sorry someday. Well, the thrill is gone. It's gone away from me. Well, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away from me. Although I still live on, but so lonely I'll be. Well, the thrill is gone. It's gone away for good. Oh, that thrill is gone. It's gone away for good. Someday I know I'll be open armed, baby. Tried to push too hard at the end. Oh, thank you guys for the chat. Hype! Aldaminui, hello. Is that true, Tadio? BB King got his break at the YMCA? That would be awesome. Aw, what? Johnny Seagood! Oh, thank you so much for the 135 biddies! It's the Chastos! Thank you for the 100 biddies! Thank you both so much. Zarvon, thank you for the follow. Ooh, Umber Mods wants to speed up your request. What is it? Oh my god. You requested Bat Country, and you want it sped up. All right, I can hang. As I sweat, just thinking about it. 991500142. Thank you for the follow. Oh, crazy. Mortify Care. Hello. No, Santa is a woman. Nice. There you go. The old flipperoo, huh? It's nice. Good to see it. Killer Bass. Ah! Is that close? Kind of looking down. Ah! I'm missing the headpiece. Oh, thank you guys. Up right now, another Christmas tune you might know because it's about your grandmother. No, it's not. No, it's not. Your grandma's fine. Maybe, I don't know. Let's not get into that. Up right now, a Christmas hit. It's gonna be hard to not turn this one punk after that last time. After the last time of turning it punk, Killer Bass. Nice. Doing great, Mortify Care. Hope you're doing great. It is better as a punk song. A lot of these are better as punk songs, I think. It's probably because we've all heard them like so many times that anything like shaking it up is always nice. Gutter mofo! Get that chalky milk. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Well, you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Well, she'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go, but she forgot her medication, and she staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had hoofprints on her forehead and incriminating claw marks on her back. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Well, you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're so all proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back? Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Well, you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. And now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig, and the blue and silver candles that would just have matched the hair in Grandma's wig, yeah. I've warned all my friends and neighbors, better watch out for yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Oi, 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 walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Well, you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Yeah, as for me as Grandpa, we believe. Well, as for me and Grandpa, we believe. I did listen to that. I've actually heard that video before, Coleman. Those old ladies screaming obscenities. I don't know if I could learn that one. That is my mom's least. It's her most hated word of all time is in that song. That is her no 4-letter word. You could get away with saying a lot of cuss words in my house, but as soon as you said that, my mom would be like, "What? What?" It rhymes with bunt. In case you're wondering, Commander Crunch! Nice 2 requests with the 2 new songs. Heckin' hell yeah. Great order, too. Kind of gives me a little break. Sort of. Well, so I've never even tried to learn To Be With You before, and man, it's up there. It's a pretty high-pitched song. Hyped yo, what's up? Yeah, funk. No, it's the one that rhymes with. It's a see you next Tuesday. I forgot about that. Front, trunk, funk. Yes, Gutter Mofo. Blunt. Yeah, that's what I should have said. Damn it. Rhymes with blunt. Leandro, PSI, thank you for the follow. Aunt, bunt, cront. It's that one. It's cront. She hates it. All right, let's try this. It's gonna be a little tricky. It's brand new. I just learned it today. The song's not brand new. It's from 1991. I thought this was an 80s tune. I was alive when this song came out. I was alive and well. I was making plans, big plans. I was 2 years old in the year 91. Still crapping myself, but making plans. Maybe I wasn't. Oh, what? Oh, hyped yo! Oh, thank you. Was it for that story? Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies! Hyped yo! Oh, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. 1,000 bits on a Thursday. What? Thank you so much. So cool. So cool. 3 cool. 4 cool. Hyped yo! Oh, man. Thank you. More if I care. Yeah. Ooh. No, here we go. Hold on, little girl. Show me what he's done to you. Stand up, little girl. A broken heart can't be that bad when it's through. It's through. Fate will twist the both of you. So come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to show you. I'm the one who wants to be with you. And deep inside, I hope you feel Feel it too. Nice, Johnny. Man, great. That was a great request. That was really fun to learn. Commander Crunch, great request. Discord request, I believe it was. And so was this next one was not. Actually, I was hanging out in somebody else's stream, and somebody requested it, and they were like, I'm not going to do that song. And I was like, why have I never learned to do this song? I got one question for you. Do you believe in a thing called love? I know I do. You. Aw, thank you, Suma. Tadio, that key change. Woo. It comes back, apparently it comes back out of the key change, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. Because I was already struggling with that going up to G, and I was like, let's end it there. And then nobody gets to be embarrassed. Yeah. This is gonna be probably horrible. Tagak, what's up? Good to see ya. I know, Umbra. Man, I don't even know how I would go about doing that. All kazoo. I'd do it all on the kazoo. I was thinking about turning the purple into maybe some dark red for Christmas, huh? All right, here we go. A foot kazoo, yes. Ooh, huh. Like some kind of air pedal that's just like breathes air into a kazoo. Oh. Like a chimney, a bellows, but with a kazoo on it. That's a good idea.
Forgotten soldier.
What? Forgotten soldier! Oh, thank you so much for gifting out 10 tier 1 subs to the community, excuse me. Oh my gosh, Forgotten soldier! It's totally a mic drop. Thank you so much. Oh, good to see you, and thank you. That's so awesome. Congratulations, Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele, you're a kill. Oh, man. Mortified Care. Wakim. Mr. Goodbuzz. JJ Bonsig. Mechanical Mammoth. Ooh, that's awesome. Ryko. Clipper Fury. Takek. Suma. Oh, my gosh, such great ones, too. Oh, Forgotten Soldier, thank you so much. Aw, you're so awesome. Thank you. That is huge. Thank you. And congratulations to the new members of the Sub Club. It's sensational. It's subberific. It's anything but subpar. Save Quasi. Nice. Yeah, over at Kenny's Jukebox. He's trying to, he's in the same boat we're at with you can only have so many emotes before you become partner. And so he mentioned on his stream that he was going to take away his Quasi emote, which is the parrot emote. And everybody's like, no, don't take away Quasi. And it is just like a great emote. You could tell what it is. It's a parrot holding a kazoo. It's him. It's actually Quasi. I mean, it's great. I don't know why you would change that. Thank you again, Forgotten Soldier. All right, here we go. Never done this song before, so, take it with a grain of salt or sugar or whatever you take with your stuff. Take it. Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel. My heart's in overdrive, you're behind the steering wheel. there's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of the heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. I've never sang so much falsetto in my life. Thank you guys so much for the chat hype. Chat hype going to tune. Oh, thank you. Ides of Juno, what's up? Mighty John, sup, sup, sup. Warbish, hello, hello. Oh, thank you, Hype Doyo. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty, it's weird whenever I practice. I know I've told you guys before, but when I go to practice songs in the RV, I don't really feel like screaming that loud because I don't want people to like come check on me to see if I'm okay. So that was definitely one that I was like, we'll see. We'll see how well that goes on stream because no other time to really practice, to really belt practice. Scream.
Can't do that at home.
That's, Justin tries to do that at work, but it just doesn't have the same effect. He gets reprimanded. But he's into it, so it's all right. Up next, a little Fleetwood Mac hit. With one simple fact, you can go your own way. Scaring the hell out of your dog. She's terrified, Mr. Bees. Sup, sup. Corey Trevor Leahy! Somebody put that door back up, damn it. As soon as we get it nailed up. Oh, that's nuts. That is nuts, Toffet. That's insane. Medman! Probably about now, not too many. It'd probably be around 1,300 or so. The battery died on Fitbit. Had to leave it at home. The old Fitbit. I typed in Fleetwood Mac. And you guys want to start a cover band? Fleetwood Mac? Fleetwood Macs. Performing one night only. An RV down by the river. Oh man, what if I care? It's funny. So we've talked about like the RV. It's definitely like its own beast. It was really fun like the first year we were in it. Year 2 has been kind of now we're tiptoeing into year 3 and I'm like, man, there's no pop outs or anything. And somebody came in here and they were like, it's like you're camping. And we were like, yeah, we kind of went home and thought about that. And Justin came up with this hilarious thing. He's like, yeah, it is. It's like you're camping all the time. It's like when you have an important meeting the next day, but you're camping. Or like, you know, you got a job interview, but you're camping.
Freedom!
It's fun, it's pretty cool, but it does like, just for me, I know there's some people out there that love it and could live it and could do it all their whole life, but I know for me, it's definitely like, there's 4 beings in a tiny little space, like we're always just on top of each other. It is like a tiny house. I know when we first moved into the RV, I liked it so much. I was like, we should do a tiny house. If we eventually get a house, we could even like just bolt the new tiny house to the RV. I don't know. And then after living in a tiny RV, I was like, screw a tiny house. Man, I want too many dogs for a tiny house. Freedom. A foot fetish in a long coat. Madman. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I'm the Fleetwood Mac. What's up? What's good? Yeah, oh man, and they could be so cool. Hype Doyo. Some of the tiny houses we were looking at are so cool. I always forget if there's a capo some of these Fleetwood Macs. Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. How can I when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. Tell me why everything turned around. Packing up, shacking up's all you wanna do. If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. Open up, everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day, another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day, another lonely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. Sometimes you look around for the right chord to end on. And it's nice when you eventually get it. Coco! Smart BCN, what's up? These are Vans. They're my first pair of Vans I ever owned. And they're very comfortable. Trust me, they do not just look good. It's fashion meets passion meets comfortability. Comfortability. That's a word. Comfortability. I think that's the Swedish way to say it. Gremlin Lord, what's up? We got two dogs, one in the foreground, one in the background. Both look like they're sleeping. Sleeping dogs. Let sleeping dogs lie. Up right now, Star Scrunch wants to hear an original. This one is track number 1 off the EP that we had a soft release for. If you'd like free music, hop into our Discord and download 6 songs of these songs. The album's called Moods, so each song puts you in a mood. This one's called Keep Up With My Crazy. Well, I got 3 steps out the door. He said, baby, what's this for? I didn't even turn around when I heard his footsteps on the ground. So I started making tracks, still not looking back. I heard his tires start to squeal. chops! Pea chops with the pea chop chicken! Pea chops with the pea chop chicken! Pea chops with the pea chop chicken! Oh, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome, Pea Chops Raiders! Hope you had good over there in the spaceship. Had a good stream? Had good. Now leave that. Hope you had good over there, Pea Chops. Hope your stream went well. Oh, thank you so much for resubscribing! Happy 6 months, Pea Chops! Compliance equals luxury. Nice. Pants o'clock, what's up? What's up, sup? Whoop, whoop, we had good. I knew you'd say something. I love you so much, Pea Chops. You're always quick. You're quick as hell. I love it. It's a submarine. That's right. Oh, Toffee, thanks for looking out. Gonna hydrate. Brother Bones, what's up? Thanks for giving me the clap. The outshot, what's up? International Space Bacon. Nice. I can't remember anything, but I believe it was good. Nice. Then it was good. Isn't that what they say about the 60s? I guess they say if you remember it, you weren't there. Is that the saying? Up next, we got a special double up right now. My Sweet Jeebus requested Kung Fu Fighting, and then My Sweet Jeebus redeemed But Make It Punk. So we're gonna do Kung Fu Fighting. I'll give you a little taste. Some of you might not have heard the song Kung Fu Fighting by Mr. Carl Douglas. Oh, International Space Bacon! Thank you for the follow! Punk Fu Fighting. Everybody was Punk Fu Fighting. Oi. Oh, oi. Whoa. Oi. Oh. Oi. Whoa. I'm going to start it out normal, and then we're going to make it punk. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Those kicks were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they fought with expert timing. Well, they were funky Chinamen from a funky Chinatown. They were chopping the man up. They were chopping the man down. As the days in Chinese art, everybody knew the part. From a very two slip, a kick came from the hip. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Ha! It was as fast as lightning. Oi! In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Oi, oi, oi! But they fought with expert timing. When there was funky Billy Chan and little Sam Chuck, said, "Here comes the big boss." Wow! Let's get it on. Took all and made a stand. Started swaying with the hands. Sun motion made me skip. Now we're into a brand new trick with Kung Fu fighting. Oi! The kicks were fast as lightning. Oi! In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Oi! But they fought with expert timing. Oi! Whoa! Oi! 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 Whoa! Oi! 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 Whoa! Oi! 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 Whoa! Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Oi! Those kicks were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they fought with expert timing. Expert timing, Kung Fu fighting. Forgot to turn my distortion pedal on. Kung Fu fighting. Damn, I got chills over this silly thing. Oh, Warbash. Oh, thank you guys so much. Ryko. Oh, thank you. That's not Kung Fu. That's a mosh pit. Hell yeah, man. Oh, Star Scrooge. Thank you so much for the 225 biddies. 225 biddies. Oh, thanks, Ryko. You guys are all too kind. Commander Crunch. Those are amazing. Kicking a table over. I love it. Yeah. Oh, what? Gremlin Lord, thank you for the 100 biddies. Pure gold here. And the original song was fire. Oh, thank you so much. That's, man, it's crazy how much, I love you guys. Because it really is, I was told many times by people that love me that nobody got me or like jokes or anything. And so it's really cool because they're like, you can't be serious about songs and be joking about songs. I'm like, yeah, you can. Somebody out there will get it, and you guys get it. It's so awesome. It's so cool to that you guys like hang through that and then still, turn around and are genuine about complimenting. Anyway, enough of the cheesy appreciation. Moving on to a bop, right? It's a sausage bop. Boining down the house. Aw, Warbash. Oh, the outshot. Thank you so much for coming over with the raid, the Peach Hops raid. Have a good evening. Have a good sleep. Have good sleeps. Yes? Have good. You have good, yes. Ooh, nice, Tadio. Way to look out. Good looking out. That's what the saying is. Look out, Tadio. Look out. Guitar. Yeah, boining down the house. The talking heads. Julius, what's up? I'm a space cadet, so I'm blasting off. Oh, Hype-Doyo. Are you leaving? Have a good night if you are, Hype-Doyo. And thank you so much for the big bitty drop. You did the big bitty drop. And we do the big bitty bop. Hup, 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 hup. Big bitty bop. Hup, hut, het, hop, Hype-Doyo, big bitty bop. Yeah. You take 'em and you kick 'em. Commander Crunch. Nice. Blast off. It's party time. All right. Time to rock, roll. Rock, roll. Have some good here. Let's have good tonight. All right. Watch out. You might get what you're after. Cool babies. Strange but not a stranger. I'm an ordinary guy. Burning down the house. Hold tight. Wait till the party's over. Hold tight. We're in for nasty weather. There's got to be a way. Burning down the house. Here's your ticket, pack your bags. It's time for jumping overboard. The transportation is here. Close enough but not too far. Maybe you know where you are. Fighting fire with fire. Oh, wet. Hey, you might need a raincoat. Shake down. Dreams walking in broad daylight. 365 degrees. Burning down the house. It was once upon a place. Sometimes I listen to myself. Gonna burn it down. Burning down the chat, more like it. Oh, nice. You guys are so awesome. Thanks for burning it down, burning it all down. Oh, it's a gig. That's so nice of you. I always wonder, too, if artists, I always think, whenever I think of, like, cover songs and wondering if the original artist would like it, I always think of, Leonard Cohen. And I forget what he said about, like, if I hear one more person cover Hallelujah, I'm done. Like, I always wonder, like, what artists are like that about their songs and what artists, like, love hearing covers of their songs. I've never really heard of an artist that, Linda Perry says she loves hearing covers of her songs. I think she's the only one that I've heard of that says that. Aw, thank you, Mighty John. I do love me some insurance fraud. What was the Santa fraud? What was the Santa frauds? I forgot already. What day is it? Simp fraud. Yes. Yes. Okay, up right now, a brand new song on the list. Johnny Seagood. Thanks for putting it in the queue. So my brothers used to make fun of me because I like this song. I say that a lot about songs, don't I? That's what they do. They're older brothers. They're supposed to make fun of you for stuff. It makes you tough. Puts hair on your chest. But this was a song. They were like, oh, man, you like that song? Ugh. And I still, to this day, still love it. So I thought I'd add it to the set list. We'll see how it goes. If it sinks, maybe I'll take it off. I don't know. I like playing it. So we'll see how it goes. Candlebox. Some of you probably rolling your eyes right now. Oh, Candlebox. Ah! Jeez, lady. Not today. I hate the Eagles. Let's go. That's what I think, Medman. I agree. That's what I would think. Man, if somebody learned one of my songs, I'd be like, ah! I guess it's different, though. It's different when you're a noob. Can we get a Larry? Larry! Oh, Johnny Cash said, take a song, cover it, and make it yours. Hell, yes. He would. He's so cool. Man in Black. Oh, War Bash! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you for telling me that. That's so cool. Heckin' hell yeah! Now maybe I didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. And now maybe some would say your life was sad, but you lived it anyway. And so maybe your friends, they stand around, they watch you crumble as you falter to the ground. Someday, your friends, they stand beside as you were flying. Oh, you were flying oh so high. But then someday people look at you for what they call their own. They watch you suffer. Yeah, they hear you calling home. But then someday we could take our time to brush the leaves aside so you could reach us. But you left me far behind. Now maybe I could have made my own mistakes, but I I live with what I've known, and then maybe we might share something great. Won't you look at what we've grown? I want you to look at where we've gone. But then someday comes tomorrow holds a sense of what I feel for you in my mind. And you trip the final line. And that cold day when you lost control. Shame you left my life so soon. You should have told me. But you left me far behind. Now, baby, I didn't mean to treat you all so bad, but I did it anyway. Now, baby, some would say you left with what you had, but you couldn't share the pain. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Now, baby, I didn't mean to treat you all so bad, but I did it anyway. Now, baby, some would say you're left with what you had, but you couldn't share the pain. I said times have changed, your friends they come, watch you crumble to the ground, they watch you suffer. They hold you down, hold you down. Now, maybe, brother, maybe, love, I didn't mean to treat you bad, but you left me far behind, left me far behind, left me far behind. You left me far behind. Now, baby, I didn't mean to treat you bad. Whew. Man, love that tune. Me too, Ryko. Thank you guys for the chat hype. Burning down the chat. Thank you so much. Oh, Johnny, thank you. Thank you for requesting that one. I say recrest a lot.
Crust again.
Ooh, Logic. Oh, you guys put all the new songs in. You're so awesome. This one's a little tricky. This was the very first Black Keys song I ever heard, and it's off the School of Rock soundtrack. And I remember I bought the soundtrack. After I watched the movie, I was like, I'm going to want that soundtrack. And it was just to find out who this band was. I'm like, what is this? It's not old. They sound like they like older music. I can tell it's a new band. And it was, as far as I knew, their first, like, hit out there. And really fell in love with the Black Keys there with their first two albums. And that kind of fell off the wagon. I don't know why, I just did. Nice. Bold keys. All right, it's a little tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house to bust it out. It must have been real early. I rap. Ah. You hold on to a love that's gone. Run a mile to skip the solo. That's all right. Didn't have time to grab the kazoo. Soul Bear, thank you for the follow. Who treats her wrong and probably cheats? Oh yeah. That's exactly what's going on around there, Tadio. Up next, Perlom, are you still in the house? I guess they said they were getting sleepy. They might have left, but I still kind of want to play that. What time do we got? It's 8:30. Yeah, let's do this. Little crazy train never hurt anybody? Except for Grandma.
Got her.
Grandma got ran over by a train, dear. Aw, thank you, Soul Bear. Commander Crunch and Corey. I don't know what you guys talk about, but it's very interesting. Oh, Cyberpunk. Oh yeah, I forgot. Justin was just telling me about how you could change the body parts. Pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts.
Future's now.
Future's now. The future is nuts. Smigs, what's up? Aw, thanks. Keep on keeping on, Tegek. Always love a good lurk. Aw, M. Sid, what's up? You're 2 kind, 3 kind, maybe even 4 kind. Yes, I'm ready for this. Aw, Johnny! SR Pianos, what's up? Shake, rattle, roll pianos. A dueling piano player. If you want a hype stream and somebody that can play literally every song that exists, probably, you go over to SRR Pianos and he'll set you up right. The superior dong choice. Smeeks! All right, here's a song that is a song. It's a bop. It's a banger. It's a ditty and a doozy.
It's a sausage.
Crazy. But that's how it goes. Millions of people getting exposed. Maybe it's not too late. Well, to learn how to love and forget how to hate. Mental wounds not healing. Life's a bit of shame. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Curse Adsum, what's up? Good to see ya. 69 viewers. That's our special number, I'm telling you. 69. I was thinking about the number 96 the other day. And I guess it would be like 69 but backwards. But you don't face each other. Then, just thinking about it. Something to think about. Something to think about for you, the viewer at home. Corey and Trevor, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Up, 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 up. That's that big bitty bop. Up, Corey and Trevor. Up, ha. Big bitty bop. Thank you so much for the 500 biddies, Corey and Trevor. Woo! Corey, Trevor, smokes. 2 smokes now. Thank you again, Corey. So awesome. Apex Champ, thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you, M. Sid. Rise Go Heavy, greetings to Colombia. Hola. The Australian 69 down under. That's how they 69 down under. 96. Wait, no, that would still work. I don't know. Just trying to picture it. Up next, a real bop. We're about to get real slow, real sensual, real quick with this Al Green hit. A lot of 96ing going on to this song. Tawfiq, great request. Oh, nice, Soul Bear. I read the first part of your sentence and I was like, fingers crossed. Oh, and it worked. Well, thank you. I'm glad it worked. I'm glad it worked for you, I should say, because I definitely know it doesn't work for everybody. Very aware that the kazoo is a super annoying instrument. That's one of my favorites, though. It's so cheap. You know, how can you hate something that it's so cheap? It's nice. Facts. My kazoo. I don't know if we should tell people it's been 7 years. I should probably be a lot better at it. Play this in a minute. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you. Since we've been together, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you can run to. I'll never be untrue. So let's stay together, loving you weather And I've always loved that tune. Freebird Kazoo is life-changing. Man, so we get to be a part of the Saving Music Live event that's coming up on the, over the 19th, over the weekend of the 19th. I think it starts the 16th or the 17th. But yeah, and I was you're supposed to create incentives for people to want to donate. And so I was like, I created the incentive and I sent it in and I was like, yeah, if somebody does, $100 dono, then I'll do Freebird on Kazoo, which around these parts, we just do that. But I was thinking of like, what can I do? What's kind of an incentive? And now I might change it because the other day whenever I played it, like 50 people left instantly. I was just like, oh, well, I don't really know if that's as much as a crowd pleaser. A cloud pleaser. Different kind of person. Up right now. New 40 with the David Bowie request. Great request. Space Oddity. Kale to Damford, thank you for the follow. Guten Tag. Meadow, what's up? Sup. Thanks for giving me the clap. They couldn't handle the power of the kazoo, right? Go. It's too much power. They were like, no, it shines too bright, the kazoo. Great request. I'm gonna hydrate for this one. Drink them if you got them. If you don't got them, get them. And if you're not gonna get them, I guess that's all right. They're virtual drinks. You don't get a hangover. It's interesting. Soul Bear. I like the way you think. I like having you around. Maybe their power just went out all at the same time. Ooh, there you go, Star Scrunch. There you go. I won't play Freebird if you don't. The donos come rolling in. Oh, thank you so much, Kale. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pill and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown. Engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition. God's love be with you. Ooh. This is ground control to Major Tom. You really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can. Past 100,000 miles of feeling very still, and I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Ground control to Major Tom. You'll rocket taking off. I usually do my rocket, but the train was coming. 67 Bob. Thank you for the follow. Bloka, what's up? Nice JS Rock. I think that's actually the popcorn command, exclamation point popcorn, is I think exactly that. Ooh, nice. We do have Major Tom on the list. Not in the queue, but on the master list. We got some Major Tom in there. Ooh, nice. Mr. Good Buzz, great request. Some Doobie Brothers coming up right now. Oh, Blippy V. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, Blippy. Yes, I was gonna say, I think that was for you, JS. It was. Oh, it's Floor. Look at Corey and Trevor coming in clutch with the assist. Yes. Oh, this is such a fun tune. Hello. Howdy, howdy. Oh, Kilted Damper, that's so nice. That is so cool. Thank you so much. Blippy. Thank you again for those biddies. Blippy biddies. This is a fun song. Just makes me thinking about floating in a van. I guess you can't float in a van down by the river, but well, I'm building me a raft and she's ready for floating. Oh, Mississippi, she's calling my name. Catfish are jumping, that paddle wheel thumping. Black water keep rolling on past just the same. Oh, black water keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on? Oh, black water keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on? Oh, black water keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Yeah, keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything pretty, mama, gonna make everything alright. And I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at Well, if it rains, I don't care, don't make no difference to me. Just take that streetcar that's going uptown, yeah. I like to hear some funky Dixieland and dance a honky-tonk. I'll be buying everybody drinks all around. Oh, black water, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on? Oh, black water, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on? Oh, black water, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, keep on shining on me. Yeah, keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything, gonna make everything alright. And I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at all. I like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Pretty mama, come and dance with your daddy all night long. I like to hear some funky Dixieland. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand, take me by the hand. Pretty mama, come and dance with your daddy all night. Come on, baby, tell me a story. Come on, mama, just say you love me. By the hand, take me by Wonderland, pretty mama, come and take me by the hand. Pretty mama, come and take me by the hand. By the hand, oh. Jasper, what's up? Wonder how the Doobie Brothers came up with their name. It was their last name. All joke. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. The Doobs. Wasn't Michael McDonald in the Doobs? Wasn't old Mikey McDonald joined the Doobs later? Yeah, I think, right? All right, Umbra Mods, if you're still out there. Umbra Mods requested Bat Country, and then they redeemed a speed up with their channel points. I don't know if you guys know this, but that song's already pretty fast. It's already pretty fast, so we're going to see how it goes. I should probably hydrate first, because I'm probably going to sweat, and I'm probably not going to be able to breathe. So if something happens, Justin knows what to do. He's just going to scream over my body, because that's what gets the views. It's going to be so... I feel like I speed this one up anyway, so maybe if I just try to play it normal, it'll be sped up. No, I'm going to speed it up. Don't you worry your pretty heads. Yeah. They share an affinity for Scooby snacks. Ruby snacks. Ruby a doobie doo. Who spit up wasn't me, Iron Hunter. Was not me. Oh, I'm about to, I guess. All right, here we go. Bat Country, sped up, because some people like to torture me on this channel, and that's all right. I'll step to the challenge. I'll step to the challenge. He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man. But here in a fiery place, I won't lose my will to stay. I try to travel through the night and keep forbidden weather, the barren empty side. No more oasis here to see. The sand is singing deathless words to me. Can't you help me as I'm starting to burn? Too many doses and I'm starting to get into traction. My confidence is leaving me on my own. No one can save me, and you know I don't want the attention. As I adjust to my new sights, the rail is high and light. Oh, Witty Mitchie! Witty Mitchie, welcome, Raiders! Thank you so much for the raid, Witty! Ah, thank you. What do you do? Tell us about your stream. Are you a gamer? Are you a musician? Are you a variety streamer? Ooh, Corey and Trevor, redeeming your but make it metal. But make it metal. Ah, the Cried. Thank you so much. That is a great rating. Thank you. Amber, the dragons have taken to the skies. On a mission, you're in their sights. Please don't fear them. They're here this day to bring you love. It's a witty raid. Oh, that's an awesome raid call. Yes, we love dragons around these parts. Amber, witty. Hello. Asendono, what's up? Avenged Sevenfold, my heart can't take it. How did you Well, I was thinking 1,420 might be a little low, and it needed to have 420 in there, because 420 needed to be in there. So, nice, witty. I'm a variety streamer. I play everything but sports. Oh, that's awesome. Right now we're playing Cyberpunk. Nice. Have you chosen your cyber junk? We just decorated my Christmas tree. Oh, cool. Oh, thank you so much for bringing the love here. Witty. We'll have to check out your stream. Check you out in action. Get you in action, Witty. Up next. Oh my gosh. How do you make a metal song metal? I guess I'll just get into it more. Corey. Oh, I didn't look. No, yeah, that's the other one. Ooh, Medman, nice request. Up next, Black Sabbath. And Corey said, but make it metal. I'm surprised you didn't choose the but make it smooth jazz. Metal Barry White, yes. Oh, man. I don't know if I have the right body parts to sing Barry White. He sings very deeply. I'm sorry. Dad jokes. 4,200, that'd be a lot of points, though, right? That's a lot of points. How to make metal more metal? You change the genre of metal. That's a good point. Yes. Distortion, that's the first step. I thought that's if you said Aussie 3 times. Oh. You have to say F Aussie 3 times. He comes in, but he's got his back to you because he doesn't know where he is. I'm here to scare you. It's like, I'm behind you, Ozzy. Ah. All right, let's do this. But make it metal. It's gonna be tricky. Nice, a singer and a bass player, a Sandono. Oh, that's awesome. Good to hear. Another fellow musician. All right. Keep walking, spreading his magic. talking, just keeps walking, spreading his magic. Oh! Sun is shining, clouds gone by. All the people with a happy sigh. He has passed by, giving his sigh. Left all the people feeling so fine. Never talking, just keeps walking, spreading his magic. Metal. Did that work, Corey and Trevor? Was that metal enough for you when I drop my voice down like this? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Nice. I love all the table flipping. Hell yeah. Heckin' hell yeah, man. Oh, nice, Tadio. Thanks for pushing for that EP. We did just release an EP. 6 songs, free to download if you hop in our Discord. It's a free EP, a free EP. It's called Moods, 6 original tracks on it that sound nothing like what you just heard. Absolutely nothing like that. But yeah, it hits Spotify and all streaming platforms on New Year's Eve. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that cute? Oh, Craig! Craig Luff! Smoking. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits of love, Craig! Pretty metal for Sir Brian. Easy. You're on thin ice, Corey and Trevor. A free pee. Oh, no. It's a different kind of pee. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a blast. Nice. We've got one more in the queue. And then if you don't mind, I kind of haven't played up this Pink Floyd song in forever. It's been like literally months. So we're going to do this super bop that Medman requested. And then we're going to end on some Pink Floyd. And you might be like, oh, really? Because usually I end like on a loud note. Well, you just wait. We turn this Pink Floyd, we make it metal. We make it, well, no, it's just loud. But as of right now, Florence and the Machine. Yeah, amazing set. You guys have been picking such great songs. Great songs tonight. You guys are the best. Woo! Have I told you lately that I love you? Bizarro. Bizarro, I love you. Nice. Nice. Johnny! You know what? I'm going to tune for this song, which tells you everything. Guitar worked itself sharp. That's weird. Soul Bear!
Give him a peanut.
Soul Bear, Bizarro! That pesky G-string. Close enough for jazz, but far away for where we're going. Metal. It does tell me everything. Warbash, no! The dong days are over. Happiness hit her like a train on a track, coming towards her stuck, still no turning back. She hid around corners and she hid under beds. She killed it with kisses, and from it she fled. With every bubble she sank with her dream and washed it away down the kitchen sink. The dark days are over, the dark days are done, the horses are coming, so you better run fast for your mother, run fast for your father, run for your children, for your sisters and brothers. Leave all your loving behind. I can't carry it with you if you want to survive. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. Can you hear the horses? 'Cause here they come. And I never wanted anything from you except for everything you had and what was left after that. Oh, happiness hit her like a bullet in the head, struck from a great height by someone who should know better than that. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. Can you hear the horses? 'Cause here they come. Run fast for your mother, run fast for your father, run for your children, for your sisters and brothers. Leave all your loving behind. I can't carry it with you if you want to survive. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. Can you hear the horses? 'Cause here they come. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. Can you hear the horses? Well, you better run. Oh, great request. Man, I love that song so much. Madman. The Dog Days. They love that song. Probably not. They probably actually hate it. They're like, Mom's screaming again. Mom's yelling at us again. All right, so this ending, I said one song, but it's kind of two. Because any of you Pink Floyd fans out there know you can't just do brain damage. I'll look in the camera cute so she'll know they're not over. Dark days are never over. High school's never over. Yeah, I don't like there's it's crazy. It's probably because they were both brought up in the bar scene, like around music. Because Charlotte used to come with me to open mics and she would just sit by the monitor at the open mic nights I used to host. And then, Justin's been a sound guy since Blue's been alive. So Blue's been around music her whole life. They're just music dogs. Whether they like it or not, I don't know. I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. There's plenty of room, just so we say it every now and again just to reassure people, but there's like plenty of room for them to roam. There's other beds in spots for them to lay. For some reason, they wanted to lay right by the thing, and that's why we put a dog bed there, because they want to be close to their ma. Aw, Brother Bones! Thank you so much for gifting out that tier 1 sub to the community! Yep, woo. Thank you, Brother Bones! Ooh, Celtic Damper. Oh, so cool. So cool. Can you just say Guten? Is that just good? Guten. Or is there another word for good in German? Yes, it does, Medman. Florence, she knows it. Yeah, oh man, she writes some killer songs. She's an amazing singer. Holy crap. She is so good. Gut. Nice. That's exactly what I thought of. Replace him, what's up? As soon as I said Guten, I was thinking gluten. All right, Pink Floyd, double whammy, double hitter, double header to end off the night. Thank you guys so much for being here and being awesome and cheering and gifting subs and resubbing and following. Welcome to all the new followers. We'll be back on Sunday night. And it's a little bit earlier of a stream and a little bit longer of a stream. We stream 5 to 8 p.m. EST on Sundays. But yeah, here's the last tune. Then we're going to read. You're my girl, Blue. Lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hole. There's no dark side of the moon, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark. Oh man, haven't played that in a minute. I'd say I forgot how much I loved it, but you never forget. You never forget your Pink Floyd tunes, your favorites. Thank you guys so much for the hype, for the chat hype. I always think of the Saint Lunatics. Old Nelly pops in my head. The Saint Lunatics are in the hall. Deeply Oblivion, what's up? Oh, thank you, Soul Bear. Thank you, Star Scratch, for giving me the clap. I can't wait till we have those the drum triggers too, because that kicks. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in your chest. Oh, thank you, Toffit. Oh, thank you, Tadio. Heck yeah. Oh, that is so awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, thank you. Sorry if you get in trouble. Is that for the cyber junk? Cyber stuff. Oh, Commander Crunch. I love that you use that one. That's so cool. No, but we should. That's the one Oversight Mod kept being like. Nice. I've never gotten to see Just Joe Syracuse really do his thing. I've clicked in on a couple of VODs to know that he knows his stuff and that he's pretty damn good, but I've never actually seen him live in action. So let's do that. Let's raid Joe. Just Joe. The human jukebox. Isn't that him? I used to call myself that in high school. Boo, boo, boo. I was like, I'm the human jukebox. And then I started meeting a lot of people that knew a lot of strange music, and I was like, never mind. I only know the hits, I guess. Nice, Guillermo. Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't gotten to see him before. Oversight Mod's always pumping him up. So let's do that. Let's raid old Just Joe. Just Joe. Thank you guys once again for being awesome. And yeah, hope to see you on Sunday. Sunday. Same deal. We'll be just playing hits. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get in there. And show them a good time. If you like what you're hearing, give them a follow. A follow. Cyber Junk 2020. Or what's it? 2777? 77777.